Lead paint.
Yeah, lead paint, that's always another hot topic, and with lead paint, we kind of factually known it's in all older homes prior to, I believe it's 1975, and that pretty much all paint back in those times and before contained some amounts of lead. So testing is not recommended with lead paint, especially if you know it's an older home and it looks like a lot of the original paint's there. And the other thing with testing lead paint is you can test all you want in a room, and you might just miss the one spot that actually has lead paint on it. So it's almost an impossibility to test the whole house for lead paint without removing every single bit of paint and testing it, and then you got a cost factor. The mitigation of lead paint is pretty simple. You just got to make sure that it's covered with newer paint, that there isn't any chipping or peeling, and no friction surfaces. So basically with lead paint, you just got to make sure you do the right thing and cover, make sure that the potential lead paint is covered and sealed. And then if there's any kind of like on some old window frames type of thing, if the windows aren't working condition, the best thing to do is just replace the window frames with newer vinyl window frames. So it's just one of those things that you just got to make sure you know what you're doing with it and make sure you mitigate it. And then of course disclosure is a big thing with lead paint too. Is you gotta, you know, when you know it's in a house, you just have to disclose it, and it's basically a disclosure for the life of the property as long as it exists.
More red flags on the older homes.
Again, this one talks about the roofs flashing and boots around plumbing vents and any kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Any kind of a stack that's on the roof is you got to make sure that the flashing is okay. A lot of the older homes have like cast iron vent pipes, and those are always hard to get boots around, and you find a lot of people will just put a tar, a roofing tar around it, which will work for a while, but there's actually a little bit more maintenance to kind of get up there and check it and make sure that it doesn't crack, or because that tar will last for a while, but once it starts drying out, it cracks pretty easily. So caulking is really silicone caulking is really preferred method of making sure everything's caulked properly. So
This